guys, hi, happy Training Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. My name is Kim Irwin. I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne International. And today I want to talk about some systems within our body. And these are the freeways of our body. And then we're going to talk about what takes a toll, pun intended, on those freeways. Okay, because this is some serious stuff. It is not totally inclusive. I am not a doctor. Now, you guys know this. But what I try to do is break things down so that they're understandable and then have some positive take on them. What can we take from the information that I'm sharing with you? So there are lots of systems. We've got skeletal, we've got musculoskeletal, and muscular systems. But the ones I want to talk about are the ones, the freeways. Okay, so the first one is the circulatory system. What is the freeway? What runs down that freeway? Well, blood. Blood is pumped throughout the body in the circulatory system. Okay, second one I want to talk about is the respiratory system. Respiration, what is that doing? That system is gathering oxygen, and then it is helping remove carbon dioxide from the system. The third one I want to talk about is digestive system, and I talk about that a ton, right? And the digestive system is everything from your mouth to beyond, okay? And what is it designed to do? We take in food, it breaks down that food, and then it extracts the nutrients that our body can utilize, and then it expels the waste from our system. So those are the three freeways that I want to talk about today. And now let's talk about the tolls that can be taken on those freeways. So the first one, respiratory. That's where you are inhaling, it's going through your lungs, it's the oxygen is going all throughout your body and eliminating carbon dioxide. But what can affect it? What can take a toll on that system? Lots of things, okay? Just naming a couple. Pollution. Smoking, dirt, dust. All different things like that. Okay, so that's what's going to take a toll on the respiratory system. What about the digestive system? I have talked about this a lot recently because of my bout of diverticulitis. So what can happen? What can block or take a toll on that system? Well, you could have gallstones along the way through there. You could have polyps. And there's a gentleman named Dr. Attia, who Attia, look him up. He's got incredible information. He has a podcast. He is so extremely knowledgeable. But he says that colon cancer comes from polyps. It starts in polyps. That's why it's so important, as I've mentioned before, have your colonoscopies. That way they can see any of those polyps, remove them. So that is going to help. So it's not going to take a toll on that system. Diverticulitis, that's the weakening of the walls where pockets, and I've talked about this a little bit, where it gets inflamed or infected and very, very painful. But let's talk about the circulatory system. Now, this is what's pumping blood throughout your body, right? What can take a toll on your circulatory system? So, a couple of things in particular. In particular, an aneurysm. What is an aneurysm? An aneurysm is a weak spot on the artery wall, and that can burst. And that can cause a stroke. That can cause, you've got a blood vessel that's weak and it breaks, ruptures. That's going to cause problems. The other is atherosclerosis. Say that fast 5 times. That is basically plaque buildup. And it's, over time, you pretty much are always going to have some plaque buildup. But when it starts narrowing those arteries, that's when you run into trouble, because then the circulatory system cannot push that blood through, or plaque gets dislodged and can cause a clot. Okay, so those are the three that I really want to talk about. But what I'm really excited about is, I have got a history from familial history for heart disease, high blood pressure, all these things. So my husband said to me, he goes, well, if you're supposed to take this supplement and it says that it gives you 100% of the daily allowance, why would you take more? Well, my opinion is, well, I happen to have a condition that my blood vessels may not be as strong as they need to be. Maybe they have weakened. So is there something that somebody like me or somebody who just wants to be proactive can do to help strengthen their blood vessels within their body? Yes, there is. And I'm going to just share that with you really quickly. These are easy. These are easy things, guys. Yes, I'm going to relate them back to Arbonne. No. Do you always have to have Arbonne to be able to make this stuff work? No, of course not. But these vitamins, because I know my regimen day in and day out with my Arbonne products, I'm confident that I know I'm getting what I want to get. And these I'm particularly focusing on. First one, we want to strengthen the blood vessels, okay? Vitamin B. So vitamin B6 and B12 in particular, but B3 is great for circulation. So the B6, the B12, those really do help strengthen the capillaries, which are the walls of the blood vessels. So next one is vitamin K. This is great for post-injury as well. And what is it doing? It is strengthening the capillaries. What are your capillaries? They are the walls of the blood vessels. So we have vitamins B, B6, 12, and 3, vitamin K, and then the last one that I'm going to share, there are lots. Okay, there are lots, but these are the ones that I think are pretty easy. Do it, feel good about it, and know that it's making a difference. Okay, last one is vitamin C. And it is great for healing veins. It keeps the walls strong, and it also encourages collagen production. And it does so much more. I'm just trying to, in this very short little brief training, trying to give you some stuff to look at. And now, what do? How do we get that? Well, look at this, guys. This is our vitamin D and vitamin K spray. And I didn't do it yet this morning, so I'm going to do it right now. It's pineapple taste. 6, and it's not artificial. 6 squirts of this every morning, right into your throat. Excuse me. So there's your vitamin K right here. Now, all right, our protein shakes. I'm just going to tell you really quick. I mean, obviously they're full of incredible vitamins and minerals as well as the protein, but B12, 250% of the daily allowance necessary. So if I have my shake, I'm good to go here, right? Vitamin B6, 30%. And then it's got all kinds of additional minerals and vitamins in here. But I love this because, guys, this is so easy to get these supplements in to help strengthen your blood vessels, whether you do or you don't have an issue with it. Maybe you don't even know that you have an issue with it. I truly believe that I have strengthened mine all over time because of the use of these products and because of what they have in them. So our fizz, our energy fizz, I always say it's got vitamins B, CoQ10, guarana, chromium. I would go through the whole thing, but vitamins B, right? Okay, so what do we have? B6, 118%. B12, 250%. So even if you didn't have your shake that day, make sure you have a fizz, okay? I have both. But let's see if there was anything else in here I wanted to tell you. Those two in particular, it's got CoQ10 in there as well, but the vitamins B6 and B12 in particular, that's what we're talking about. So, and look, how tough is this? Add this to some water, drink it down. This is my pineapple in here. This is blueberry. Is it blackberry? Blackberry. And it's almost going to be gone. So if you guys want blackberry fizz, let me know. It's fantastic. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. Our freeway systems, what takes a toll on those systems, and how you can be proactive and take some preventative steps for your circulatory system. So I hope this is of help. If you think of anything that you want to add to this, put it in the comments. Let us know. Share with us. But thank you again for being with me, and I will talk to you again soon. Have a great week.